Today is day 2 and we're skiing to explore a creek that goes into another lake. We're not sure we can get there. There's my buddy Woolman skiing along. He's just stopped waiting for me. It's great skiing today as it was yesterday. Shallow snow wind pack across our lake from around the bend over there, and we're trying to scout a route into a new lake system. Here's the outflow, and you can see this is a beaver dam, and you can see how unsafe the ice is in front of a beaver dam. This is a great shot. We had minus 28 overnight, and it's minus 15 now, and it's still open water, and so you can bet that out here it's also unsafe. So just a safety note. Just steer well clear of any inflow or outflow of creeks, but especially beaver dams. Never cross above or below a beaver dam, because that's what it looks like. Now, we were hoping to find a portage here. We've got our skis on. We did not strap our snowshoes onto our packs because the snow is shallow enough in the bush that we think we can hike it with our ski boots on and carry our skis if we can get through. It's pretty thick. So Woolman busted into a slush pocket here, and it's about minus 15 right now, and it flash froze on his skis. So what's up, Woolman?
So I was caked up probably about 1.5 inches of slush and ice that was freezing, so I covered it with snow and to try to absorb the water. Took the first ski off, trying to get my boot out before it froze in, and then I just smacked off most of the stuff on the edge here, and I'm using my trusty ice pick to scrape off the remaining ice.
Right.
My priority was to do it on the bottom first.
Yeah. Now the edges of the back edge of your wood ice pick is also good for scraping, right?
Yeah.
Can you show the folks that?
Like here, that part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, it's a hockey stick, and it can be an effective scraper, and it doesn't gouge your bases up.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get that base smooth, otherwise you're going to be slipping and sliding on. So this was 5 minutes ago, covered in slush and ice, and we'll do a warm up when we get back to the tent. But you want to act quickly and before it. Fortunately, it's not minus 30, because I probably would not have been able to do this.
So we started the bushwhack with our skis. Woolman's got the bearing, and we're in a nice open area, but I got the camera out to film that because we were just crawling through thick balsam fir and over blowdown. So we'll see if we can make it. We lucked out. We encountered a black spruce conifer swamp, which is pretty open. Our creek is out there. I forgot to mention it's about a 600 or 700 meter bushwhack. And the snow's deeper than I thought, but it's still doable. What makes it awkward is we're carrying skis and poles. But if this spruce swamp holds up, it could be good if we don't run into blowdown. And now we've lucked out even more. We got a fen bog mat along the open creek, where the creek's just got thin skim ice. We can't walk on it. But if this bog mat holds up, we'll be good.
Nice moose trail along here. Bit indentation in the snow. Without snowshoes.
So we've almost reached our objective. There's the next lake out there, but we've got cliffs on either side of us, and thin ice, like really thin, will break through right water going right to the rock, and we can't cross because the creek's too wide, so we're stuck. I don't really feel like climbing up over that with skis, so we're not sure what we're gonna do. Well, I climbed up here, and it was hard enough getting up, but it's a disaster up here. It's just a blow down city. Canopy's open. It looks like a downburst came through here, a small tornado. We can't go up and down and around through that stuff. There's spiky sticks everywhere. So this option is not good. Well, we made it past the hazard area. We used tufts of fen mat and some thicker ice in shallow that supported us when we probed with our pole. So we made it. It looks like we can get out on the sand mat into the lake, although a snowstorm's whipping up. Got some balsam gum here from the pitch blisters, although I couldn't find much. It tends to be resorbed a bit in the winter. And I picked some tree lichen off the edge of the trees. I've used this technique before where you just mash the pitch into the lichen and it works like a wick. Again, I wasn't able to get much balsam pitch, so I'm a little shy of that, but we'll see. The lichen's also a bit wet because there's snow and high humidity, and this stuff absorbs humidity right out of the air. Okay, we'll see if that goes with the fire steel. There we go. Not a roaring fire because I didn't have much pitch, but yeah, we'll put that down. And we'll cheat a bit with some birch bark that my buddy Woolman found. Yeah, that's just not going very good. Sometimes with more pitch it takes off a little better. Of course, the birch bark is incendiary. Where's my twig bundle? Not a bad warming fire. What do you think, Woolman?
Great fire, great snow, both what we needed. Smarties for lunch.
On our way back, we discovered a better option than crashing through the swamp over there. We're actually skiing on the fen mat out here. There's enough snow, not much, but there's enough. And if the meanders stay on the over there, it looks like there's Woolman out front there. It looks like we can ski most of the way back. This is what the terrain looks like here. So I'm kind of skiing over sedges and grasses and shrubs. That's okay. Got my big bush skis on, metal edges. We're good to go.